Okay, everybody, we are back with coaching session number 4. And in today's coaching session, we're talking about the FirmIn15 strength training routine. It's going to help you guys accelerate your weight loss, and it's going to help accelerate your metabolism and help you lose the weight permanently. So let's jump right into it. Okay, so why should you guys be performing strength training? And there's a lot of benefits, but these are the main benefits as far as weight loss goes. Number one, strength training, again, will help get your metabolism going. And again, the main reason why it's going to help get your metabolism going is because it's going to help you maintain or increase your muscle mass. And if you remember from way back from coaching session number 1, remember muscle is metabolism. Also, when you're exercising, you burn a lot more calories when you're strength training compared to aerobic exercise. So the burn fat fast cardio routine that you guys are going to be doing on the opposite days of the FirmIn15 routine here is important. It, again, will help you burn calories, and it's important for your cardiovascular system. But as far as weight loss goes, we want to try and burn as many calories as we can every single week. Again, we want to be more active because, again, that's going to put you into a calorie deficit. So strength training burns a lot more calories compared to doing aerobic exercise. Also, strength training improves your physical capacity. And again, I coach a lot of nurses, so if you're a nurse, you know, if you can improve your physical capacity, and if you don't know what that is, it's just the ability to perform work, a lot easier. If you get a lot stronger, it's going to make your career a lot easier as well. Strength training also will help give you that firm, tight, toned look that you're trying to achieve. And again, it's going to help keep the weight off that you lose because, again, we're protecting your metabolism. So to help give you guys permanent weight loss. Now, the biggest mistake when I coach somebody or like when I was a personal trainer, the biggest mistake that I see people make when they're strength training is they do the same routine all the time. So they do the same routine, they do the same number of sets and reps, and they do the same exercises all the time, and that's a big mistake. Your body is a very unique machine, and it adapts very quickly to the things that you're doing. So you constantly want to shock and surprise your body. So when you guys are in this program now, I will be giving you new exercises for this routine that will help shock and surprise your body, and that's going to help you guys keep progressing with the program. If you do the same thing all the time again, you'll plateau really quickly. So when we do this program, you'll see the first 3 months, every month, every 4 weeks, the program will progressively get a little bit harder, and I'm going to give you guys new exercises that you can perform that'll keep it interesting and give you variety so you don't get bored with the workouts. And it also makes the program, it helps so that your body doesn't adapt to doing the same thing all the time. So that's what's a big advantage to having me in your corner is I'll teach you guys how to do this. All right, so some general pointers about this strength training program, FirmIn15. Now, the workouts start anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes. Now, you guys can start with 5 minutes if you want to and work your way up. The best thing to do is attend the bi-weekly Zoom calls so that way I can recommend what you should be doing and I can talk with you. So if you're not attending those, please start attending those as often as you guys can. Now, you need minimal equipment. Most of these exercises are going to be bodyweight exercises and small hand dumbbells. Now, the great thing about dumbbells is you can buy them like at a garage sale. You can get them used on like Facebook Marketplace. And the great thing is these things will last the rest of your life. So it's a really good investment. What you guys are going to need for weight, to start out with is like 3, 5, 8, and maybe 10 pounds. Eventually, you will work your way up to 12, 15, 20 pounds on some of the lower body exercises. But again, to start out, I would suggest like 3, 5, 8 pounds, maybe 10 pounds to get you going in the right direction. To learn how to perform the routine and the exercise, again, just watch the videos right here in the membership site. I suggest you guys get an exercise timer on your smartphone or get a stopwatch because we're going to be doing these exercises for timed. I have an Android phone, and the timer that I use is called Impedius. But again, there's a lot of free timers out there. Just type up exercise timer in the Play Store, or whatever they call that, and you guys will be able to find some free ones. Make sure you guys always warm up for 3 to 5 minutes before you start doing this routine, and make sure you guys stretch afterwards. All right, and I'll probably be putting some stretching exercises in here in the membership site in a week or two if you guys want some. But what I suggest you warm up for 3 to 5 minutes. Make sure you go for a brisk walk or a bike ride or some kind of aerobic movements, for a couple minutes, and warm up your body, warm up your joints, get the blood flowing before you guys start the strength training routine. And then remember, always cool down and stretch when you're done. All right, general pointers. We'll keep going with this in. Now, there's 3 levels to this workout. The beginner level is the first month. The intermediate level is the second month, and the advanced level is going to be the third month. So every single month, it's going to progressively get harder for you, so that way you don't plateau. It's like, when you put a ladder up against a house, you're going to start off at the floor level, and every single month you're going to take a step up the ladder. Progressively gets harder, so that way your body doesn't plateau. Again, most people just do the same thing all the time, and that's how your body plateaus really quickly. And always make sure to consult your physician. You guys want to make sure you don't have any, major injuries or anything before you do any of this. So always consult with your physician. Again, always talk with me as well. So here's the routine. Remember, the FirmIn15 is the strength training routine. The burn fat fast is the cardio/aerobic routine. And again, you guys can find that in the bonus section in the membership site here. So what I suggest you guys try to do is try to exercise. Ideally, you want to work your way up to 6 days a week to get into a calorie deficit. Again, if you can work out 6 days a week for 15 to 30 minutes each time, that would be fantastic. Now, in the beginning, again, maybe you want to, start with 2 days a week and then, add a day every single week, work your way up to 6 days a week. Whatever you guys think is going to be best. Again, if you want to ask me in the group again or on the Zoom calls, that's what I suggest. But ideally, you want to work your way up to 6 days a week of exercise. So the FirmIn15, I suggest you guys do these like on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays on non-fasting days. So that's important. The strength training days, if you guys are doing fasting, I wouldn't recommend doing your strength training on your fasting days. I would do the burn fat fast aerobic routine on the fasting days. Now you guys can switch this up, whatever works for you. But again, I would do 3 days of the FirmIn15 and 3 days of the burn fat fast cardio routine. So an example again would be like FirmIn15 on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, the burn fat fast on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And then we always want to take 1 day off as a rest day and let your body rest and repair. So that'd be like the Sunday. Now that rest day should also be your free day or your cheat day with the nutrition program as well. Now again, the best way to get into a calorie deficit is to exercise 6 days a week. The more calories you can burn every single day, that adds up 6 consecutive days. Remember, it takes 3,500 calories to lose 1 pound. So if you guys are doing some of the fasting, getting yourself into a calorie deficit, and you're burning calories through exercise, again, it will help you consistently lose weight every single week, as long as on the non-fasting days you guys are eating properly, keeping those calories up a little bit so that your body stays out of starvation mode. That's so important. All right, so month number 1, when you guys do the FirmIn15 routine here, you're going to be doing 5 exercises, and those exercises, it's like a total body workout, so you're working your whole entire body. Now, you're going to perform each exercise for 20 seconds, and then you're going to rest for 40 seconds before you move on to the next exercise. So a quick example, again, the 5 exercises. Exercise number 1 you'll do for 20 seconds, then you'll rest for 40 seconds, and you move on to exercise number 2. Then exercise number 2 you'll do for 20 seconds, then you'll rest for 40 seconds before you move on to exercise number 3. And this is called circuit training, so you're just going through a circuit. When you get to exercise number 5, then you're going to rest for 40 seconds, then you go back to exercise number 1. Now, when we're doing this routine, again, you're just going to be using dumbbells and body weight. When you guys are using the dumbbells for the exercises, you want to make sure that you're using the heaviest weight possible that you can do with good form for the amount of time that you're performing the exercise for. So I'll give you an example. Let's say you're doing the squats and you're hanging onto some dumbbells, and we're going for 20 seconds. You want to use a weight which you can do for 20 seconds, but you can't possibly do a lot more than that. If you could go for 40 seconds or a minute with the weight that you're using, that weight's not heavy enough. Now, in the beginning, again, when you're first learning these exercises every 2 weeks, you might want to use a little bit lighter weight the first or second time you go through it, but eventually you want to keep challenging yourself and use the right amount of weight for the amount of time that you're going for. Again, if you're not using the right amount of weight, it's like you're wasting your time. You really want to challenge yourself, and and that's so important. Challenge yourself, force your body to change. Don't make it easy, really make it challenging. And again, ask in the Zoom calls or the Facebook group if you guys got questions on this. Now, when you're doing the body weight exercises, you just want to pump out as many repetitions as you possibly can in the amount of time that you're going for. So let's say, again, the body weight squats. If you're just doing body weight squats and you're going to try and do 20 seconds, you're going to pump out as many reps for 20 seconds with good form that you can do in those 20 seconds. Now, when you guys start out in the beginning here for month number 1, you'd want to try and work your way up to completing 3 rounds. But again, just do as many as you can. Maybe the first time that you do it, you just do 1 round. You know, the second time maybe you do 2 rounds. The third time maybe you do 2 rounds. And then the 4th time that you do it, maybe you do 3 rounds. You want to try and work your way up to 3 rounds this first month, though. Unless you have been exercising for quite some time. You know, then you could do 4 or 5 rounds if you wanted to. Or you could even hop to the intermediate, repetition or exercises here for the amount of time. We'll talk about that in a second. All right, month number 2, then you're doing 5 exercises, but again, remember, I'll switch those up every 2 weeks for you. It's still going to be a total body workout. Now, month number 2, then, when you start week number 5 on the FirmIn15 program, you're going to start performing each exercise for 30 seconds, and you're only going to rest for 30 seconds. So the first month, again, you're going 20 seconds on, 40 seconds of rest. Now you're going 30 seconds on, 30 seconds of rest. And this month, because you're going to be a little bit healthier, you want to try and perform anywhere from 3 to 6 rounds. But you guys never want to do more than 30 minutes on this routine. Now, all the exercises are in the membership site here. And I've also got a worksheet that shows the exercises, the starting point and the midpoint of each exercise. And you guys can print those off so that you can just have those with you when you're doing the exercises, when you do the routine, if you don't have like your cell phone by you to watch the videos. Okay, month number 3 then, you're still going to be doing 5 exercises. We'll never do more than that. Again, it's a total body workout. But this time, this is the most advanced part of the program. You're going to do each exercise for 40 seconds, and you're only going to rest for 20 seconds. Now, again, if you've been doing it consistently, then you're going to be a lot healthier. You're going to be a lot more advanced. And you want to try and perform anywhere from 5 to 7 rounds of this routine, but again, never going more than 30 minutes at a time. And this will make a lot more sense to you guys when you watch the first video. I recorded my daughter when she was younger a couple years ago going through this program. I think she was 11 or 12 years old at the time. And if she can do it, you guys can definitely do it. So just watch that, make some notes. Again, when you need help, reach out to me. I'm here to help. So I've got the video of the actual routine then, and then I've also got the individual exercises in the membership site here for you guys as well. So some quick pointers then. When you guys are doing this, make sure you write down exactly what you're doing, the amount of weight that you're doing it, and you know, when you're in between each exercise, you can write down and take some notes if you need to go up in weight or down in weight, or if you need to push yourself a little bit more the next time you do the exercise. But make sure you guys are printing off those worksheets that I put under this video here for you, because again, those will give you a visual of the exercises that you're going to be doing. Again, make sure you challenge yourself for the amount of time that you're going with the correct weight. Don't make it too easy. If it doesn't challenge you, it's not going to change you. Remember, you want to force your body to change. You got to really push yourself if you're going to make this work. And again, use the Facebook group and the Zoom coaching calls for help. Now, coming in 2 weeks, then, I'm going to give you guys new exercises for the FirmIn15. Remember, you're going to get new exercises every 2 weeks to keep you guys interested in the strength training routine, and it's going to help prevent plateau. And then I'm also going to talk about how to make the burn fat fast cardio routine more effective for faster weight loss. So if you guys, the burn fat fast when you start out, I'm just having you guys monitor your heart rate, keeping your heart rate at the low end of the zone. And again, you guys will find that in the bonus section in the membership site here. I'm going to show you how to make it a little bit more effective. I'm going to show you an interval routine that you can start doing that'll help you guys burn more calories. Again, it'll help you accelerate the weight loss then. So you guys want to make sure that you're hopping in here every 2 weeks then. All right, if you guys have questions, let me know in the Facebook group. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video.